Welcome back, guys. Maximum I'll try to explain this last 22 January exam, mains examination questions analysis. In which topic I am perfect, that topic I am trying to explain. And some topics I don't have awareness. So the questions which I have thorough, that I will try to give another models also. Here the questions have taken, the questions asked in exam. Total 16 questions are taken. So in the 16 question, maximum 14 to 15 I will try to explain you. So remaining questions I didn't find. And along with explanation, the next model how they can ask also we will discuss. So coming into first question. So there is a parallel plate capacitor is given, capacitance of the capacitor is given. At the same way, potential is given, V volts is given. So from the given data we can find out the Q naught. From the given data we can find out initial charge on the plates. Initial charge on the plates you can find out. So that equal to Q naught. Q is equal to C into V according to definition of capacity, potential and charge. Capacity difference Q by V, therefore Q is equal to C into V. So we'll get Q naught value. The Q naught is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 3, that equal 4 microcoulombs. This is the initial charge on plates. So now without changing the power supply, means voltage, battery is not disconnected. Here two cases are there. One is battery not disconnected, one is cell disconnected. Then how the charge, energy and the capacity will change. Already two cases are there. In that one, this question related to one case. Here after introducing the dielectric constant value 2, how the charge will change. And in the question you have to thoroughly observe this extra charge they are asking. That means difference between the final charge and cumulative charge minus initial charge you have to find out. The same way change in electrostatic energy. Final electric charge you have to find out, then change. So your introduced charge is equal to Q dash is equal to, after introducing K with the constant potential, the charge will be increased, K Q naught. The same way potential energy is equal to half C dash into V square. Capacity also increased. So where potential is constant, where V is constant, the Q dash is equal to K Q naught. And the same way C is equal to K C naught. By substituting the C value, Q naught value and V naught already we know it is constant. We can find out remaining quantities. V is constant, remaining quantities energy, how it will be changes you can find out. That is only in the question they are asking. So now Q dash is equal to K into Q naught. The change means 8 minus 4, that is 4 microcoulombs. Similarly, initial potential energy U naught 0.2 joules. Then final, after introducing the dielectric constant U dash, that equal to 0.4 joules will come after substituting the given values. Then subtracting change means subtraction difference 0.2 joules. So this is first question. Similarly, if the potential is removed, the cell is disconnected, then Q is constant. Where Q is equal to constant, Q is constant, this is another case. So quantities like capacity, potential, field and energy, how they will change. Capacity will become K times. In both the cases, capacity increases. Here potential becomes, potential is equal to Q by C, that equal to Q naught by K C naught. So decreases. Capacity increases. And energy is equal to decreases because V by D, so that is decreases. V already decreases, so D is the distance between two plates, not decreases. Energy also 1 by 2 into actually Q V square. So V is decreasing, energy also decreases. So where Q is constant. In the question is given, potential is constant. Means power supply is constant. Therefore, Q increases, C increases, energy also increases. Field is constant here. Okay. because D is not changing after introducing K value. So this is another topic. Next model in this only same like this model. Now coming into second question and third question, second question. So fifth question, 13 questions are same model, I observed. So second model of the question C1s. So here they are given a disk, the given disk, and it is rotating about the center axis, perpendicular center axis. That means I is equal to mr square by 2 center axis, and here m is equal to pi r square. From the periphery of this disk, the radius r by 2 is removed. R by 2 removed as shown in the figure like this. So now what is the moment of inertia of this disk, remaining disk, about this axis they are asking, about the O, IO, the remaining part, remaining mass, moment of inertia about O. So in this model, whatever, tomorrow they can remove square or something, whatever that. The process is, in the removing case, from the sphere we can remove. In the removing means first about O, you have to find out the moment of inertia, first equation. Then about O dash, you have to find out the moment of inertia by using the parallax theorem about the O dash. Okay, now. Then subtract from the main moment of inertia, main I. Then you will get answer. This is in the removing case. Adding means addition. Same process. Step 1. First to find out the moment of inertia with the whole body. Find out the moment of inertia of the removing part about it, the center axis, about it rotating axis. And parallax theorem. Moment of inertia by using the parallax theorem about the removing part center. Then subtract this value from main value. You will get answer. So that is 13 mr square by 32 will come. 13 mr square by 32. And here next step, in finding the moment of inertia of this removing part, mass I need to find out. I equal to mr square, m dash r square will come. So here mass of the whole disk is equal to pi r square. Then removing part area is equal to pi r square by 4. Means pi r square area have mass m. Pi r square by 4 area have m by 4. This is the mass of removing part. This mass value have to use finding the moment of inertia about the axis of removing part. So there these steps you have to follow. First of all, moment of inertia of your whole body, moment of inertia of removing part about its center axis parallel to main axis. Mass you have to find out the removing part. The now moment of inertia of the removing means main axis center of moment of inertia minus removing part center of inertia. So this is moment of inertia about the center axis. By using the parallax theorem, you will get answer. I hope you understand. So explanation I have given here, you can see. Concept involved, what you have to do, that I am explaining. So fourth one is very simple and all conceptual equation only. So I am thorough with lessons, which lessons, that lessons only I am trying to explain. So here B my mu naught moment means dimensional formula they are asking. This is the quantity. B means magnetic field, mu naught is permeability, not permittivity. Permittivity will come in electricity. This is permeability. Both concept is same only. Ability of following the magnetic field lines, permeability. So B by mu naught. So we know according to the magnetic field, there are magnetic field many are there. B is equal to phi by area formula is there. Flux by area. Then why we have to take only this I by D means? So I is fundamental quantity and D means meter is also fundamental unit. It has fundamental unit. If you take B equal to flux by area or B is equal to F by QV or B is equal to, means in the question is not mentioned the B due to straight line, means B due to the straight conductor. But I have taken the straight conductor, infinite conductor magnetic field I have taken. For all the conductor, B proportional to I and B proportional, inversely proportional to D. So B is equal to some constant into I by D, that is mu naught by 4 pi will take here. So this is general formula for magnetic field due to the conductors. So this is also formula, magnetic field is equal to flux by area, F by QV and F by IL. So if you take B value you have to find out and again mu naught you have to find out. So it will become lengthy. You can get it, not a problem at all, but it will become lengthy. So by seeing the question B by mu naught, immediately have to take this formula. B is equal to, which is related to this one. And you can write B is equal to mu naught by 4 pi 2 m by d cube, m by d cube. So all those formulas are there. B is equal to B axial, means magnetic field, is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into 2 m by d cube. And B equatorial, magnetic field, equatorial, B is equal to mu naught by 4 pi m by d cube. And in option, if you see options, ampere is there. A, ampere, represents ampere. That's why immediately you have to take I by D. By seeing answer and question, B by mu naught means 2m by d cube, magnetic momentum dimension formula, and d cube. This and all long process. So you are aware means compulsory, everybody have to immediately use this formula only. This much you'll get. So simple, this is very simple. But I am telling, tomorrow dimensional formulas are not in ampere and length inverse. So there may be some other dimensional formula. So this one also I can bring. From this also I can bring. Finally, it will come like the B by, this is B for B. They can ask tomorrow. So any one formula I have to use. Whenever you are going to find out the dimensional formula, check the formula in maximum, right, to convert into known dimensions quantity, dimensional quantity. Okay. F by IL. Here flux by area means flux you don't know. Dimension of flux, Weber. Weber again you have to bring the dimensional formula. That and all no need, right? Known dimensional formula you find out. Magnetic field. You can use to find out the dimensional formula, you can use this formula, so 2m by d cube. Again here M magnetic momentum dimensional formula you have to find out. 2L into ampere meter, like that. So instead of this one, if you go this to find out the magnetic momentum, if you go this one, this is better, right? So like this. So it is ampere meter square magnetic momentum. Ampere meter is pole strength. So that and all. Tomorrow they can ask pole strength dimensional formula SI unit, magnetic momentum dimensional formula SI unit, means in next examinations. So in that point also concentrate. Now coming into 5th one and 13th one, same model, but the way of asking question is different. So I'll try to explain these two questions in this one way sequence. So this 5th question they're asking, there is one mass of sphere is there of radius r, and in the distance x there will be a point mass p is there. Due to this mass and radius r, the force at the point is equal to F1 is given. And now they removed m by 7 mass. They have given radius is not given sphere. Directly mass is how much? How much mass is they removed they have given. So m by 7 mass is removed with a concentric center. That means as shown in the figure, like this only they removed. That means for this removing part also distance is same here. For removing mass also, the distance to the point mass from the center of this removing mass is same. Therefore, here asking what is the force by the remaining part. What is the force by remaining part means you have to subtract the two forces. That's enough. This is the answer. First you have to find out force on point mass due to total mass, force on point mass due to removed mass, and remaining mass means subtraction. So this is force, initial force equal to gm by x square. Unit mass means no need to substitute any mass there, 1 kg, that is like that. F dash is asking F dash. F dash is the force by removing remaining mass. Force due to remaining mass. For that, here I have taken force due to removing mass. This is the remaining mass means subtraction. This is removing mass. F dash I have taken here force due to removing mass. The remaining mass subtraction. Similarly, here also same concept. So distance is given. Point mass is at the distance p from the center. So here for namesake means understanding sake, the point I have taken here. So it is on the line of axis only. This central axis only you can take. Wherever you take in the distance 2r, no problem. But 2r distance from here also you can take 2r, no problem at all. So now the force due to overall mass is equal to gm by 2r square. So some mass from the periphery they are removing like this. The removing part has radius r by 3. So its mass I have to find out. How much mass, that is m by 27 mass is removed. So as we discuss here, the force due to removing mass you have to find out. The force due to removing mass. So gm by 27. M dash means 27 into From here, distance is how much? From this center of this removing part, this point mass in how much distance? The distance is equal to r by 3 plus r will come. R by 3 and r. So this is 4r by 3 will come. So 4r by 3 whole square. Here the removing part is equal to concentric, but here removing part is not concentric. From the periphery in the distance r by 3 radius. It has a radius r by 3. Therefore, find out the, and here in the question if you see clearly, F2 is given the force of remaining mass. F2 is force D2 remaining mass is given. So to find out the remaining mass, subtraction you have to do. F1 minus F2 dash. Then you will get 11 gm by 48 r square. Now ratio F1 to F2 ratio they are asking. This is the answer, question asking. So answer is 12 is to 11. So next to go means here in the gravitation there are many models are there. This is one model, and in the same shift two types of questions they ask. But in the next shift on the gravitation they can ask field, potential of solid sphere, hollow sphere, or graphical related question for hollow sphere and solid sphere, inside, outside, center, field, potential, and forces. And I am expecting next coming days they can ask the question related to continuous bodies. Two rods of length L and L, or one rod, one point mass, or sphere and rod contact in contact. So like that continuous mass. So you know continuous mass means two continuous mass means first you have to take the limits, centers to center, limits and distances, and integral G into dm into dm. First with dm you have to integrate, then answer again with another dm of another rod, add into 2 times you have to integrate. First dm keep constant and integrate the first dm, then next dm. So that model is different. Here I am not going to explain. So you people go through that problems also. And potential D2, hollow sphere, solid sphere, inside, outside, concentric spheres are given means in between one point or outside the point, like that models are there, right? So you can check those problems also. And Kepler laws, final Kepler laws. In Kepler laws, time period is important and the area shaped by the time period. Maximum velocity, minimum velocity of a orbital means planet around the sun. So V maximum, V minimum formula, and so you people know that is maximum is gm by a into root over 1 plus c by 1 minus c, and V minima is equal to V maxima means in Kepler laws the maximum velocity by using the conservation of angular momentum and energy, V maxima is equal to root over gm by a into maximum means denominator should be less to remember 1 plus c by 1 minus c, and V minima is equal to root over gm by a. Here a is equal to radius of semi major axis. Minimum is denominator should be maximum value 1 plus 1 minus c by 1 plus c, denominator value 1 plus c. So to remember like this, E is eccentricity ratio to the radius of major axis to the focus. So that and all later you can study these maybe on this. And V and R are inversely proportional. Therefore, V1 R1 is equal to V2 R2. That means apogee VA RA is equal to VP RP. Apogee, perigee. Apogee means path that's distance, perigee means near distance. So this model can come. Conservation of angular momentum. And second law, dA by dt is equal to L by 2m, the area shift. By this only dA by dt is constant. So this will be derived from 1 by 2 into r square theta, r square theta. So this is the formula, right? R square omega d theta by dt. So this is area. So r square omega by m you are doing means mr omega square L by 2m will come, right? I omega is L. So like this, this is the area formula. And first law according to first law, and time period formula T proportional to a, T square proportional to a cube. And different model of the time period formula they will ask. So that is related to gravitation. So as coming into sixth problem, they're asking linear statement is asking, but I want to explain the linear calipers because the simple topic this is. First of all, you know, in linear caliper there are two scales are there, main scale and linear scale. In main scale, 1 MSD is equal to 1 millimeter is the normal scale what you are using for measuring. And in linear scale, 9 millimeters means n minus 1 MSDs will take 9 millimeters. That will be divided into 10 divisions, n divisions. So 10 divisions of vernier scale is equal to 9 divisions of main scale. Means 9 millimeters is equal to 9 millimeters is equal to 10 divisions of vernier scale. Therefore, one vernier scale division is equal to 9 MSD by 10. This is called vernier constant. So in region or statement 2, they are given multiplication. Wrong, that is division. So the statement 2 is wrong. Here if you see in the sixth question, in the statement 2C, the vernier constant is given by one main scale division multiplied by the number of vernier scale division. Wrong. Okay. So that will be division only. Actually, one main scale division, not one vernier scale division. So that statement is wrong. So one vernier scale division is equal to n minus 1 main scale divisions by number of vernier divisions. So that is. And least count is equal to 1 MSD minus 1 VSD. That equals 0.1 millimeter and 0.01 centimeter. This vernier caliper is used to find out the length and diameter of cylinder by using the upper jaws, and length of the cylinder shaft is not exactly straight objects. Those objects length we can find out by using the lower jaws. Before going to use some precautions you have to take. We have to verify it as error is there or not. Zero error means the zero of vernier scale coincide with the zero of main scale. If zero of the vernier scale is left side, error is negative. Then this error, how much value you are getting error, that will be added. If zero of the vernier scale is right side, that is positive error. So this how much error is coming, that will be subtracted from the answer, from the length. So first you have to verify this one have error or not. For that, what we will do means we will use the error formula. So initially we have to check without keeping object jaws. You have to close these two vernier jaws and main scale jaws should touch. Then 0 0 coincide means zero error. So it will give no error. Otherwise error is there. To calculate the error after touching this jaws without keeping the object, check which division of vernier scale. In the vernier scale 0 to 10 divisions are there. In this 10 divisions, which division of vernier is coincide with the main scale division, whatever the number of main scale. In this 0 to 10, which one? Suppose I am taking 6th one is coincide, 6th division. So that is called vernier scale division to find out the error into LC. So 0.06 centimeters is the error. So this error is positive means subtraction, negative error means addition. So this already people know. No need to much explain about this for remembrance. And finding the MSR. So when object, after keeping the object in between the jaws, lower jaws, so 0 of the vernier scale lying between which values? For example, 0 of vernier scale is lying between 3.1 and 3.2. Then main scale reading is 3.1 only. Remember, this is very important. And the length of this object will be integral multiples of even integral multiples of least count. So that is the type of question. Also, another one is there. So previously they asked like that. So here I'm recalling all the questions for upcoming exams. That's why. So here MSR is equal to 3.1 centimeter. You have to consider when 0 is lies. Compulsory the 0 of vernier scale not exactly coincide with any division of this one. Coincide means that value will take in that, no doubt. If it is not in the case, we'll go with the preceding value 3.1 only have to take, right? Left hand side value. That is MSR. Now VSR means again vernier scale division which is coincide with which vernier scale division coincide with exactly main scale. So that will be vernier scale reading multiplied with least count, we will get VSR into LC value and plus or minus error. This is the process of vernier scale. So in vernier scale they will give divisions, whatever they can take the least count value we can change. That means here 9 millimeters of length we can divide into 12 divisions or 20 divisions or 15 divisions in vernier scale to get more least values to accurately like that. So depends on the question you have to follow. This is the method, right? Finding the least count and vernier constant means one VSD is the vernier constant, and length, how to find out the MSR, VSR and least count error. So this is about vernier calipers. Similarly screw gauge also, but screw gauge is not given. You go through the screw gauge also process. Now whereas coming into 7th question, it is related to vertical circle, conservation of energy, conservation of total mechanical energy. So in the question given, already questions are given here. All questions I copied here. You can check if you want. So now questions and all here is there. So you can go through this time again, once again, whenever you want to refer the questions. So here I am giving, see, all the questions. If you want to means you can stop and you can refer these questions. So these questions only I am trying to explain, because remaining topics, atom and nucleus, semiconductors, I am not thorough about that. So only I am not dealing those questions. So now 7th question, they are asking like this. So here the particle is starting from A with velocity, initial velocity V naught. When it is reaches to D point, it becomes slack. That means slack means straight, means the particle is not allowed to move forward. That means velocity becomes 0. It becomes slack means the particle is not allowed to move forward. So up to this point only it is coming. Then after again it can come back or it can fall down. So velocity is equal to 0. So by using the conservation of energy, I can find out the V naught value. So here half mv square is equal to 4 mgh, that equal to mg into 2r. So to find out the V naught value, I will follow the conservation of energy. So then V naught is equal to 4gr will get. Right. V naught square is equal to 4gr. So from this, between A and D, conservation of energy if I apply, I will get this answer. So now the kinetic energy, ratio of kinetic energy between B at B point and C point. They are asking B point kinetic energy at the B point to C point. So KB and KC ratio they are asking. For that, the same particle, therefore VB square, VC square find out means, according to concept, at any instant, the velocity at any angle or any instant in the vertical circular motion is equal. This is the formula. So V theta square is equal to V naught square minus 2r into 1 minus cos theta into G. So that will substitute here. Coming into B point, 4gr minus VB will finding, you will get 3gr. While finding VC square, the height you have to take this much, that is r plus r cos 60 or r plus r sin 30. Both are same only. R cos 60 or sin 30. So like this. So this side is r and this side is r sin 30. Or this total is equal to r plus r cos 60. Whatever. This is 30 angle. So now by that we will get ratio is equal to 3gr by gr 3. D option will be correct. Now coming into 8th question. So I set minus 10 degree centigrade, converting at steam at 100 degree centigrade. So here you have to find out in the question C, in the 8th question, the converted into steam at 110 degree centigrade. That means boiling point is here, you have to take 110 degree centigrade, boiling point of water. So it is not 100 here, because converted into steam at 110 degree centigrade. Converting into steam means boiling process started. Okay. So now first of all, ice cannot convert directly into steam. So the system of process I have given, ice into minus 10 to 0 degree centigrade side, 0 degree centigrade transferring into the state into water of 0 degree centigrade, water into 110 degree centigrade steam. Okay, means here actually you can take 100 degree centigrade boiling point. So here 100 degree centigrade, then 110. From 100 to 110 steam. So here Q4 is the energy, Q3 is the energy required to transmit from 0 degree centigrade to 110 or 100. So 100 will go 100 degree centigrade. But yes, converting into steam at 110 degree centigrade is given. So my point is the boiling point is 110 degree centigrade, 110 degree centigrade, correct. So that is converted into steam. Or you can take 100 degree centigrade, it is reaching. Then after 100 to 110, converting into steam. So they require 540 calories. And here for simple calculation, mass is given 1 gram. So there is no doubt at all. 10 power minus 3 kg means 1 gram. So no confusion, nothing, values and all. So here the total energy is asking Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 is the total energy required. And here Q2 is the energy which is converting the state, not to rise the temperature. That means ml, latent heat you have to consider. And same water boiling point to steam, converting into steam also latent heat of vaporization you have to subtract, means you have to add. So all these values you are adding will get 735. If you take 110, 735. If you take 100, it is 725. So these two answers are not there. So it will be 730, near value 730. So like this, tomorrow on this model, means in next coming days, they can ask. Actually, by yesterday only I want to submit this, but because of due to health and I didn't find the questions. I didn't get the questions. This writing part and all yesterday completed. So next model in this, if they want to ask on the same lesson, thermometry, they'll ask here how much mass is required, or uh, how much mass of steam is condensed to melt the some 10 grams or 5 grams or something mass of ice. Otherwise, how much ice is melted by the steam at some degree temperature. So like that model of questions they can ask on the thermometry. Same model, the same topic they want to give the priority. Thermometry, they will ask. The simple statement questions and all means 1 degree centigrade is more, or 1 degree Fahrenheit is more, or in which temperature scale rise of temperature is equal, and which scale is called absolute temperature, why it is in the region they can ask why it is absolute temperature. So this type of statement they can ask. And what is the thermometric liquid, thermometric property of thermometric liquid, why mercury will consider the thermometric liquid, to measure the negative degrees, which liquid will use for thermometric liquid, and what is the boiling point and melting point of different substances. Like this conceptual question they can ask. But problematic means compulsory I'm expecting on graph they can give. So what is the Q value, or what is the state of the matter, means graph means like this they will give. So like this graph, this state is what, or this state, here to here state is what, or here to here state is what, here to here what is there, how much heat is required. For example, 2 grams of water convert into steam, how much energy required. So like the type of question they can ask you. Hope you understand. So like this. So this is temperature scale here, and converting into state, liquid or gas state of the matter. So this is one model. Coming into lens optics, very big lesson. Which model they will ask also don't know, but here they are asked silvering. In coming into lens wise you divide the topics, means silvering is one topic, cutting off lens is one topic, and image formation is one topic, lens makers formula, lens formula. Directly they will not ask about the lens formula, lens makers formula. The lens maker formula application, cutting and silvering. So that type only they will ask maximum cases in the lens. They'll not ask about the lens formula and image formation. Statement wise questions are, we don't know, combination of mirror and lens they can ask. So coming into this question, cutting off lens, combination of lens also they can ask. Cutting and combination they can ask. So the type of model, if they want to give the priority to the same lens and optics lesson. So there is in optics, there is a way optics, there are many topics are there. In plane refraction, plane refraction curve, refraction on lens, and the lens different, and curved surface different models are there, and plane surface different models are there. There are many. It's an infinite lesson, ray optics, like NLM and kinematics. So okay, come to this problem. Means why I am dealing all these topics means, if whoever seeing this referring, for you idea I am giving what topics are there first of all, so you can go through that synopsis and all from materials and reference books and all. That's why I am giving only subheadings. Okay, cutting means what, silvering means what formula, and what topics are there. Combination means how, convex and concave combined means how to find out the resultant focal length. There will be a separation, d distance separation means what the combination formula. So all this recalling, that's why I'm recalling all the topics what are there and what I know, right? So coming into this, the question is given. So thin convex lens is given and silvered one side, and the image is formed on the object itself. Then what is the x distance, object distance, where you have to place the object to get image on itself. So this is the question. So now when silvering means compulsory, there is no doubt at all. Immediately we'll go with P is equal to 2PL plus PM. And convex lens, so this will behave a combination behave concave mirror, no doubt at all. That no doubt. Concave mirror and convex lens both have the positive power, no doubt, no confusion that. So now P is equal to 1 by F, right? So 1 by F here, 1 by F means mirror formula I have to use. 1 by F is equal to, when you are calculating the F value or U value, V value, after finding the focal length from this P value, power formula, this is the main formula. So here step 1, P is coming. P is coming negative, na? That is concave mirror. So concave mirror formula I have to apply. And P is equal to positive is coming, na? Then convex, this is power is coming negative. So that is convex mirror, sorry. And power is coming positive, that is convex mirror. So here once again, sorry. Power is negative, diverging mirror, that is convex mirror. Power is positive, concave mirror. Lens, I mean the lens mode, mirror, right? So power is positive for converging mirror, concave mirror. Power is negative for diverging mirror, that is convex mirror. I am sure in that. So now power, by seeing the silvering surface, you can find out it is concave or convex. Therefore, power it will become like that only. We have to verify. Then after coming power is positive means you have to take 1 by this value, power value, 1 minus 1 by f. This value considered as minus 1 by f. Power is positive means here something x value is coming means power is value that equal to 1 by x value you have to consider. Focal length is equal to 1 by p, right? So that equal to focal length formula you have to take here 1 by that value, given value. Therefore power is equal to 1 by f. The power value is minus 1 by f in the case of concave mirror. If it is convex mirror, power is equal to 1 by f you take. Mirror formula only you have to take again. 1 by f is equal to here 1 by v plus 1 by u. Mirror formula only you have to take. Remember this, very important while solving any problem related to silvering of lens. First step one, direct, there is no doubt at all, no other formula, only this formula you have to apply. P equal to PL plus PM. It means easy process. Then depends on the given data, we'll find out this will come positive or negative. Positive coming means it is a concave mirror because power positive for concave mirror. So then positive power means negative focal length you have to take because concave mirror has negative focal length. And here important note, remember that in the concept assertion or statements, the sign of the power is not dependent on the sign of the focal length. It depends on the nature of the lens or mirror. Means converging means positive, diverging means negative. This is power. You have to remember. Power means it is not reciprocal of focal length. Mathematically, we are writing like that. Power is ability of converging or diverging. Converging means positive, diverging means negative. This point remember. Statement wise, they will already people know, but recalling all the points because you are going to write mains and advanced exam means without learning all these points will not go. But whoever for other purpose also I am trying to convey all the points. Steps how to calculate the problem immediately. So this is steps. So now here object distance and image distance both are same, and there will be minus that equal to minus 2 by x. And power is I said positive, therefore minus of minus 1 by f that equal to 2 by x I have taken directly. 2 by x is equal to 2pl. PL means 1 by fl. 1 by fl means you know n minus 1 lens maker form. N minus 1 into 1 by r1 plus 1 by r2 that equal to 2 by r will come. And power of the mirror is also positive because it's a concave mirror I am telling. Concave mirror power is equal to positive 2 by r. R2 means 2 by r. R2 is even though negative R2, then you have to take positive power only 2 by R2 value. If R1, R2 are given, but here equiconvex lens in the question they have given, so no doubt at all, equal radiuses, then R only will consider. So from this you will get x value R by 2 minus 1 or 2n minus 1. This is answer. So I hope you understand this. So coming into 10th one. So here V value you have to find out. So V is equal to root over 2as. So from that we will get Vx is already given, Vy you can find out. So to find out the V value, A value, here electric field is like this, and electric field is from the perpendicular to the direction of electron, therefore electron will deviate from this point. So now to find out the other relation, A equal to F by M, F equal to EQ by M, F A value will get, substituting here Vx and Vy value will get. So I think that is the answer. So now coming to next question, last one, 11th one, I think that is a conceptual question or atoms related question. So now, so here see, argon pipes are given. One is closed pipe and another one is open pipe. Coming into closed pipes, 9th harmonic, I think so. In the closed pipe, in closed argon and open argon tubes are filled with two different gases having same bulk moles. Pressure is equal to, bulk mole is nothing but pressure on end value. So that is equal to same. P is equal to given, same is given because for gaseous volume velocity is equal to, will take root over gamma p by rho. And different densities rho 1 and rho 2 in the closed argon pipe rho 1, in open argon pipe rho 2 respectively. The frequency of 9th harmonic of closed tube is equal to 4th harmonic. Harmonic means fundamental frequency. And in closed argon pipes, there is no even number of harmonics are not, means overtones are not possible, and harmonics also not possible. F0, 3F0, 5F0, 7F0 like that. If ninth harmonic means 2n plus 1 by 2n plus 1 into V by 4L. So lambda is equal to first harmonic is called first fundamental frequency, first harmonic or first fundamental frequency. So you can substitute like this. So ninth harmonic means 2n plus 1 into V by 4L. V is equal to here root over bulk mod less by root gamma P by rho. So here bulk mod less by rho 1 and rho 2 will take. So here gas is not mentioned is diatomic or monatomic. So bulk mod less case will take P by rho only. So that will substitute. So you will get 20 by 19 centimeter. But answer they have given 20 by 9 because they have taken ninth harmonic